I stopped dieting and my body finally changed. I stopped eating weird dieting foods, paleo bread, cauliflower rice, literally put it all in the bin, started eating real pasta, real rice, and you guys, my body has never looked better. So in this week's vlog, I'm going to be sharing all of the things that we're eating, how I'm training to get in the best shape of my life in my 30s. Let's get into the vlog. It's Monday, which means it's meal prep day. We're meal prepping together. I'm literally obsessed with fishbowl. Like, I love fishbowl. I would eat it every day if I could. But so I love using places that I love to eat as inspiration for my meal preps. So we are going to do a take on fishbowl. I tried this for the first time and so freaking delicious. So this is the fat sauce. It's so yum. Pairing that with some pickled ginger, wasabi peas. This is going to be the flavor explosion, and then heaps of veg and protein and rice. So let's get cooking. Also, can we just take a moment to look how big this broccoli head is? This could be a cover photo. So big. And yes, I measure out my ingredients because then I know that I am eating enough, not under eating, because if I undereat, I'm going to overeat later. So I think it's important, and it's not to be obsessive, it's just about to be aware. We are being aware. Okay. Then I've just been using this salad mix. Super easy. I don't put the dressing on or anything. And then time saver, microwavable rice. That was my dinner. So we're doing a slow cooked beef teriyaki mushroom. So what is in there is ginger, garlic, onion, sauteed the beef. Then I put in mushrooms, 1 cup of beef stock, and then teriyaki sauce. And now we're going to let that slow cook for 4 hours. I'm literally obsessed with the hot pot instead of using a slow cooker. I find it's just easier. Leave it on the stove top on 1 and let it do its thing. Now we're making brownies as well, peanut butter brownies, which I'm excited about because I am a chocolate girly through and through. I'm not a lollies. I'm not here for this sweetie fruity chocolate. Chocolate on top of chocolate is how I like my chocolate, my desserts, my sweet tooth. So we're going to do that. Obviously using Macro Mike, it's my favorite protein powder, just the original. The salted Himalayan vanilla, which also tastes like peanut butter, just the best. I don't really deviate away from those 2 flavors because they're literally rinse and repeat. They're my favorite. So let's make some peanut butter brownies. Lunch is done for the week. I don't have to worry about it. Also guys, how cute is this? My tray from Kmart. Kmart Slay. I love going into Kmart like once a week and getting a little dopamine hit and buying something unnecessary. Yes, I like to do that. I'm taking you BTS. This is BTS right now of creating the recipe reel that you'll see on Instagram. When it's finished, we'll put it here on the screen. But yes, we are making the peanut butter brownies right now. This is going to be the fun bit. Wow, this is like a layer of peanut butter on top. I'm kind of just like winging this at this point. Check that out. We'll put the recipe on the screen. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Got my eye patches on. We're going to the gym, going for a workout. Starting a new program today. I'm always excited for a new program. Hypertrophy block, focusing on building muscle. Well, that's what I'm always focusing on, really. Let's be honest. And just getting stronger over time. So I do test my strength, but we're starting another hypertrophy block.
Today we're focusing on reducing our muscle mass.
Anyway, let's get it. I got home from the gym and I'm very tired. Did a couple of hours work at a cafe, but you can see how tired I look. I don't know, I've just been really busy and just tired. But how good does this look? I've been trying to increase my fruit and veg intake just from a gut health point of view, and it's been going really nice. I'm going to eat this, and then I've got a couple of client calls this afternoon. And I also am getting a skin check. So, hopefully that's okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but it should be okay. But, reminder to book your skin check. Happy Wednesday. I'm having a bit of a sad girl day today. Not feeling my absolute best. This always happens to me a week before I get my period. I have been diagnosed with PMDD and I am on medication for it, but it still hits me pretty hard some days, and today's the day that that's happening. So, not to be negative, I don't want to be, but that's my reality right now. Just had a really cool meeting with a potential collaboration that I'm going to do. Now this is what I see. I'm filming some content, making a recipe for a brand, making 2 recipes. We're making a chocolate date bark and a protein mug cake, which will be yummy. So I'm going to film that. Then I'm going to just give myself some downtime and just really regulate myself, because I'm feeling just like anytime I get into these downer moods, I know that I just have to be kind to myself, have a lot of compassion, and just fill up my cup and just take the pressure off. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Then this afternoon, jump on client work, check in with everyone, see how they're going. And that's the vibe. That's the day. Let's get cooking. So I made this dates, peanut butter with protein powder, chocolate and peanuts on top, and you guys, it is so yum. Literally just squish the dates, put peanut butter and the protein powder, mix that together, put it on top, and melt the chocolate. Great little dessert. I was feeling so sad before I went to the gym, and then I went to the gym, and at the end of my gym session, I did not want to go. Real sad girl vibes. And it's the first workout that I've had in a while, because I'm like out of my calorie deficit, that I felt so well fueled. So I lifted so well, and then I felt the fuel, and it was so great. And then I did 10 minutes of cardio, just 30 seconds, hard, max effort, 30 seconds off for 4 minutes, break 1 minute. Then I did it again for the sole purpose, not to burn calories, not for body, simply to get my heart rate up, to help me with my headspace. And you guys, works every time. This is why I became an exercise physiologist in the first place. It's like, sometimes you need to cry, but sometimes you just need to have a really good workout. You know? Because it's literally medicine. Exercise is medicine. So, yep, motivation levels were not there, but I know how good it makes me feel, and that's what gets me there. It's not about discipline on it. It's about, I know how this is going to make me feel after I do this, so that is why I'm doing it. Anyway, look at that. Slay. Medjool dates. I have a Snickers bar. Anyway. I'm going to sit down and do some client work now. I'm having another afternoon snack. So we're having frozen mango blitzed with some protein powder and just a tiny bit of granola on top. Vanilla protein with frozen mango. Yum. You guys, can you believe it? The fat loss phase is over. If you don't know, I'm currently on a 12-month mission to look better in my 30s than I did at 25. No extremes, no calorie counting. And I've just finished off my fat loss phase. Crazy. I'm like feeling so good about it, because I went for a workout before and it literally was the best workout that I've done in such a long time. And the reason being is because I've had more carbohydrates. I've been eating more carbs, so I'm felt so much better in the gym. So that was a win. We love to see that. Nothing better than a well-fueled workout, especially coming from a place of dieting all the freaking time. So we've transitioned phases. We're moving into maintenance, into performance. So we're moving into the performance phase, which means I'm going to be hitting maintenance calories. So just maintaining, eating as much as what I'm burning basically. And then of course, continuously lifting, getting stronger to build muscle, to continue to recomp and just to look even better. So how I'm doing that is I've calculated how much now I need to eat. I'm increasing my food, and majority of it, all of it is coming from fats and carbs. My protein has not changed in the fat loss to maintenance. That's always staying the same, but increasing my carbohydrate intake and my fats, which I'm very excited about. It feels good to be done with it. I gave my full review and how I felt about everything in my last video, so make sure you go watch that. But now, because we leave on Sunday, we're flying to Phuket on Sunday for 3 days, and then we fly to Amsterdam. So vibes! We're so excited. I've started packing, but shit everywhere. But I digress. I wanted to speak about this, the whole topic of this video of not eating cauliflower rice or like super weird ingredients. Like, there's so many like diets, and there's so many like, you know, things for fat loss and for gut health and anti-inflammatory and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like they sell you this thing, this story of how it's just going to change your life. But in reality, to stick to some of these things is just like not realistic. It's expensive and it's not sustainable. Like, I know there's one in particular where it's like highly, like it's paleo, and like you have to, so that means low carb, paleo bread, things like that. And like a cost of a loaf of paleo bread is like, I don't know, it used to be like $12. So it's probably like $15, $18 or something by now. When in reality, you guys, it's just about eating, like you can just eat real food and see results, because that's exactly how I've done it, and how I'm showing you across this series is that it comes down like you have your maintenance calories, you're burning a certain amount of calories every single day to maintain your current weight. If you want to lose weight, then we have to create the deficit. If you want to gain weight, then we put you in a calorie surplus. And then we focus on your macros so that your composition of your body actually changes. So if you lose weight, it actually comes from body fat. And if you gain weight, actually you're putting on muscle. So that's why your macros and your calories are super, super important. So that's like, once you understand that about yourself, because everyone is unique and everyone is different, once you understand how much fuel you need depending on what your goal is, it's like nutrition it's easy. It's actually simple. Doesn't have to be buying these weird ingredients and making these weird complex meals. It can literally just be like, how I'm going to balance my plate at this meal. How am I going to portion out my food? What's my carb? What's my fat? What's my protein? What's my fiber? To make myself feel full and satisfied and satiated. So we need to stop with these stupid things. We need to stop fear-mongering around food, because it's not necessary. It's not healthy. All food fits, and it's just about learning in what ratios and portions your body needs. And that's exactly what we do inside the Film Free Academy. So this afternoon, this is the current state. God, shit. It's organized chaos, really, to be honest. So packing, and then tomorrow I'm getting my eyebrows done. I haven't had my eyebrows done in 6 months. Kill me. Sue me. So I'm actually really excited. I got my skin check yesterday. That was good. Come back in a year. We love that. Got my friend's 30th birthday this weekend. We're going on a scavenger hunt. That's exciting. Dinner tonight is meal prep that I've showed you, the slow cooker beef. It's yum. It's definitely not up to scratch yet. It's not a fit foodie recipe. It has not been approved because it's not ticking all of my boxes of convenient, delicious, satisfying, and nutritious. It missed the mark on the satisfying, delicious element. So I need to fine tune that before I make that into a recipe. So yes, that's it for me. Quiet mind night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Thursday, you guys. When I got my eyebrows done, oh my God, it's the first time I've had them done in such a long time, and it makes such a difference. Sorry, my skin is skinny. Anyway, I got a parcel and I thought I would open it with you. I bought some new activewear. So I've been a CSB girly through and through forever. So I decided to try something new. Elite 11. With Crop Shop Boutique, I was just like so unsure about sizing, and I'm definitely an M in that. So then I ordered everything M in Elite 11, but the M was too big. I think the Crop Shop Boutique just runs a little bit smaller. How cute are these pants, shorts? I love them so much with the line detailing. Cool vibe. Love them. Try them on. So I ordered medium in Elite 11 and then I had to send it back, and I was so worried that it wasn't going to come in time because I'm leaving on Sunday. Then I'm scared that this is going to be too tight. I love this brown color. As you probably know, I'm obsessed with brown. Everything brown is really my personality. And then this is a little bit rogue, but I got a jacket. I'm hoping this like trans-seasonal, like in between winter and summer. Like, I really like that. Hang on. Yes, this size is literally perfect. It's not digging into me. It's comfortable. It feels tight. Small. I'm wearing a small. How cute this jacket is. And this is cool because it can do up as well. Cool girl. These are sick. I'm glad I sized down in these. These are small. Slate. So I've been waking up really early. I woke up at 5:30 this morning and I was like so awake. So I got up and I did some study and then got straight into work, and then now it's about 12 o'clock. No, it's not. It's after 12. But today's my full rest day. I am feeling like so lethargic. It's just 1 week before my period. Like having the sad girl yesterday and just tired. But no movement for my body is going to be good. So I'm just going to go for a walk. Niels came upstairs and was like, I'm going to go to the gym. Do you want to come? And I was like, okay, I'll come for a walk. So just going to go walk on the treadmill, watch Love Island, because Love Island season, baby, it's back. We love Love Island season. Yes. UK and US started. So I'm excited. I'll probably just watch that. I rinse TV shows when I'm doing steps when I just can't be bothered. If I'm in a good mood, then I'll listen to a podcast and like learn something, but do both. So that's the update. Going to work out. Well, going for a walk. Then we got 2 more training days, Friday and then Saturday. And then we leave on Sunday. Fly to Phuket. This is crazy. Happy Friday, guys. I just got home from the gym and I went to the grocery store, so I thought I would do a grocery haul. I'm really craving pho, so I'm going to make that tonight. So I just got myself a roast chicken. I'm going to pull all the skin off and then tear that up, and I'm going to use it in my lunch, which I'm going to make right now. And then I'm also going to make a pho for dinner. I'm also going to make an extra portion for my lunch tomorrow. So I'm sorted for the weekend. Saturday night, Niels is cooking for us. He's organising it. And then Sunday morning we leave. So we fly to Thailand early Sunday morning. Start our holiday adventure. So I got all the snacks. So bok choy for the pho tonight. When I'm traveling, I always like to get a little bit of a mix of high protein snacks and then fun snacks. Because like when I'm traveling, I know I'm like craving the fun foods. So I just got 2 boxes of these. These ones are my absolute favourite flavour. I'm going to just take these in my suitcase because it's just like in Thailand and then to Amsterdam. It's just going to be really good to have. Then I got 2 protein yogurts. I got these little hot chocolates. I thought these would be so good. I love these. So good on the plane for 9 hours. Just have a sneaky little hot chockey. And then I got some beef jerky. I thought that was a really good idea for the plane. Then I've got some fruit. I don't know about the laws on the bringing fruit into Singapore or Thailand, but and then I got these little fun. See, like on the plane, I will pair like a protein with a carb, or some protein with some fun and some fiber. That's how I figure that out. And then this is my favorite oat milk. It's so good for coffees. And then I got more fruit mandarins. So then my snacks. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can take these, but we'll see. But yeah, all of this stuff just go straight in. So for lunch, I'm going to make a big salad bowl and literally project use everything in my fridge, what I've got left. I'm just going to do a big tray of roast veggies. I'm going to do pumpkin, zucchini, and these capsicums. This and this will be for the pho. And then I've got some broccoli. And then I'm going to put this with chicken, rice, hummus. That's it. Look at those beautiful veggies. Lots of different colour. Get all the micronutrients, the vibe. This is my ultimate time for hack. So I'm going to have brown rice from the packet, put that in the bowl, put it in the microwave. Then I had the cooked chicken, as you saw, so I don't have to cook that. And then, like, it's just so, like, a really good thing to do is have in your fridge some fat sauces and, like, little tidbits that, like, just don't go off. So, like, olives are really good, sun-dried tomatoes are really good. I'm going to use hummus as my fat sauce. But today's not a normal day because normally my fridge is quite stocked. Normally I'll have feta in there. Normally I have olives, sun-dried tomatoes, all the little flavour explosions, micronutrients and little fun bits to make a meal like this ultimate flavour, but then also more nourishment as well. My fridge is just not stocked because I'm going away for 8 weeks. So let's put this together. So we have the rice. Then I'm going to put the chicken in for my protein. I'm going to have some for tomorrow and then some for dinner tonight. So that's going to give me 4 serves. 1 roast chicken. Easy as. And then we're going to scoop the veggies on. One thing about me is I love vegetables. I really do. I just think they bring so much flavour, especially just roasted in the oven like this. Bit of salt, slay. I remember the first time, I'll never forget it, that my parents made me eat zucchini. I was at the snow and I hated it. But now, this meal would also be really good with couscous as well. Love me with couscous. Especially the couscous cooked in stock. Then I'm going to put hummus all over it. And then another thing that you can also do is like herbs and spices. It's just like such an easy way to bring more flavour, like bring a dish to life. So I've just got coriander left over. Another thing as well, in a meal like this, something like lemon zest. So just a little bit of lemon zest to over the top. It's really hard to zest that lemon. Oh yeah, there we go. And then with the salt, you could even put chili flakes on this. But it's just to give the meal a little bit of like pizzazz, you know? Otherwise it's boring. And if the food is boring, we don't want to eat it, and then we get takeaway. So just these little small things that are quite easy, you can just easily put in your fridge. Oh yeah, there we go. Lemon zest on, and just like that, a wholesome, nourishing bowl. Yum. Then I'm actually going to just, not very aesthetic anymore. It was. And I'm going to enjoy that. Just a touch of lemon. Yum.
Question is 11. Oh, okay.
Just like that.